everybody, and welcome back to the Indie Film Cafe DVD haul that we
Hey,
do all the time. So I'm your host, Jonathan Moody. I'm here with,
Polly Presenza, otherwise known as the Moo Cow. Moo.
and look at your shirt. You talked about that in the last video that we did, but mention that again. Oh, we get the whole picture in that one. Moo, bitch. Um, and then after that, we have,
John Ward, otherwise known as the Holy Cow.
woohoo! So, we are going to be talking about our haul. So what we'll do is each person has 20 movies, but we'll do 10 each and then go around and do another 10 each. So starting with me, then Paul, then John.
Yep.
So, this first grouping has some TV shows and a couple movies. So, the TV show starting right off the bat is The Lone Ranger, Volume 2. It's only got 3 episodes on it.
Nice. Oh,
Um,
that's funny. Okay.
do you
Okay.
got the same one?
Not the same one, but I do have a Lone Ranger DVD in here. Yeah.
Well, when you post yours up, we'll both smile. So I'm gonna
Okay.
put this over here so I can grab it when you do
Okay.
yours.
I'll go.
Yeah, because are you sad? Are you gonna be sad for real? Like that you don't
Oh,
have a Lone Ranger?
not really.
Oh, it's the Lone Ranger. Kitty
Um,
Sabi.
so then I've got a Christmas TV classics. I don't know if you guys can see that too well. But it's got Red Skelton Show, The Cop and the Anthem, Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet, Busy Christmas, Jack Benny Show, Christmas with Jack, George Burns and Gracie Allen Show, Holiday Show, Where's Raymond, Christmas Spirit, and Red Skeleton Show. So you got 2 Red Skeleton shows. Freddy and the Yuletide Doll. So
Yep, if you go to any thrift store, they are loaded with Red Skeleton
yeah,
DVDs because
apparently,
nobody wants
yeah,
them.
Red Skeleton is big now. You know, speaking of which, the Red Skeleton Show.
Oh, okay. There we go.
There you go. It's got 3 episodes: Freddy and the Spies, the Cauliflower Goes Hollywood, and the UN Show. So, okay.
Okay.
This used to be one of my mom's favorite shows, not growing up, but like, more now and everything. She used to watch this all the time, and it's called Doc Martin. I don't know if you guys ever seen this or
Like the
not.
shoes?
No, it's Doc Martin. He's a doctor with the last name Martin. Doc Martin. He's
No, I don't think so.
yeah, so Martin Clunes is the actor, and he's not the most attractive guy in the world, but he's very funny.
Oh
You
my
know,
God. That's oh my God. Did you
how
just say
dare
that?
I
Judgy,
say that?
judgy, Mr. Moody.
Wow.
I mean, if you guys,
I mean,
I mean, I'm not being mean. I'm just
He's probably
pointing.
got all
he
kinds
is
of
as God
chicks.
made
Look at
him,
us, man.
sir.
We are totally chickless. Come on.
I know he's probably got a wife. He's probably wifed up. I don't know, but anyway, I like Doc Martin. I thought he was a great show. It was very funny. Then another TV show. I guess I got this for $2. So the Dick Van Dyke Show.
Oh, yes, I would own that one.
It's got this. It's only got 4 episodes. It's got Sick Boy and the Sitter, Big Max Calvada, Coast to Coast Big Mouth, and Dear Sally Rogers. So,
Really, I still can't believe Mary Tyler Moore is dead. What a shame. I always
Oh,
liked her.
mm,
yeah. Well, and Mary Tyler Moore show was awesome. So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I dated this girl for a while, for 3 years or something, and I told her that I thought Mary Tyler Moore on the Dick Van Dyke Show, because she was one of the first ones. She kind of followed that whole Jackie Kennedy thing with wearing pants and all that instead of a dress. And I thought she looked amazing on the show.
She
And I said,
did.
"Oh yeah, I used to have a crush on her as a kid." My girlfriend at the time would not let that go. Would not let that go. Even though, Mary Tyler Moore probably would have been in like her 60s when we were dating or something, and I had no crush on her at that time. She would not let that go. I'd be like, "Hey, do you want to watch TV?" And she'd be like, "Do you want to watch the Dick Van Dyke Show so you could watch
Huh.
Mary Tyler Moore?" I'm like, "What the fuck? It's a show that was made in the 50s." What the hell? I just happened to
Oh.
told you I had a crush on her as a kid. It's like, God, get over it, woman.
I didn't really have that many as a kid. I didn't wasn't attracted to that many older women. You know, I was always into the people like maybe a couple years older. Like I was into Kelly Kapowski, from Saved by the Bell,
Oh, who
Amber
wasn't?
Thiessen. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Marianne from Gilligan's Island. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah, there you go. For
Please,
the older generation, yeah.
please.
but I don't know why I wasn't into Mary Tyler Moore. I wasn't into any of the Gilligan Island or anybody like that. I just wasn't that wasn't my I guess because I watched more movies with the I mean I could have been into Suzanne Summers, but I was more into the girl who played her daughter or stepdaughter in Step by Step, Christine Lincoln.
I mean,
So
Mr. War would get this, but growing up, it was the big question: Marianne or Ginger? Marianne or
mm,
Ginger?
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
the
Always
big
Marianne.
thing. That
Always.
was Marianne.
That was wasn't that up with Who Shot JR? Those are the questions that people are asking.
Well,
Um,
Maggie Simpson shot JR. We all
Yep,
know
there you
that.
go.
So, 7 hours, 20 episodes of Ozzy and Harriet as well. So
Now
we
you
got
got
that.
some old school stuff in there.
Yeah, like Paul was saying, a lot of these thrift stores now are just carrying old stuff,
Yeah, nobody
old
wants.
TV shows.
Well, it's
And
probably because the people who owned them died.
Yeah,
They died
and
yeah,
the
of old
kids have no
age.
interest.
Yeah, and the kids are
yeah,
like, "What the hell is this? Let's just give it to Goodwill."
yeah.
Grandpa Bob
Red
died.
Skeleton. I thought this was a horror movie.
Yeah. Where's the skeleton? Yeah.
It's not even skeleton, it's skeleton.
Oh, skeleton. Oh, I always
Yeah.
called him Red Skeleton.
No,
Oh, it's
I'll show
skeleton.
you real quick because I thought so too.
That's a Three Stooges joke.
Skeleton.
Skeleton. Okay. I've always, all right. Well, I've
Everybody's always called it Red
misspelled or
Skeleton, and
mispronounced
it's
his name for decades.
Skeleton. Yeah. Next is a TV show John Ward will know that I got, which is The Purge TV
The
series.
complete Purge
The
series. Yeah.
complete Purge because there's only two seasons. So
Yep.
complete.
That's complete. I
It
love
is
when they say on
complete.
those the complete show and it's one season.
Yeah, one season. It's
Of
like
course it's
complete
the complete show. There's
The
only
the
one.
incomplete
complete
season.
season. Complete series. Um, and then next is Lum and Abner in 2 Weeks to Live. I don't know. Just found this. It's a movie. Though I'm done with the TV shows. TV shows are done now. But so now everything is movies. Never heard of it, but it's an old movie and it looks, I mean, it was $1, you know.
Okay, sure, why not?
Why not? The
Might
next
be okay.
is the remake to a movie that I originally did not like. But then it kind of grew on me, and now it's a remake, and it stars Michael Douglas and Albert Brooks and the In-Laws.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's a remake to the In-Laws. I remember not liking the In-Laws, thinking it was very dry, not very funny. And then I rewatched it because I got it on Criterion. I rewatched it, and I was
You
like,
tried the original.
the original, yeah. And then I loved it. I love the original. So
I
I
may have
would,
to rewatch it. I saw it as a kid and I didn't get it. I'm like, this is
Yeah, I
not
saw it as
funny.
a kid and I was like, meh.
Yeah.
well,
So maybe I'd have to rewatch it. But I'd watch that one because Albert Brooks is in it. So
yeah. Yeah, well, there you go. Albert Brooks is in that one. Yours in on your
so we have two movies that we could hold up. Well, no, because
well,
one's
no, because that's
Blu-ray
a
and one's
Blu-ray.
DVD.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
not DVD. Next is Dirty Dancing, and that's the last of my 10. Yeah. I figured I'd go out on a movie that kind of hey, hey,
Nobody
John,
puts
nobody
Moody in
puts
the
baby in
corner.
the corner. Nobody.
Nobody puts Moody in a corner.
Yeah. All right.
I can't
Now,
stand Dirty Dancing. God, did I hate that movie.
Yeah, awful.
yeah,
I'm
well,
listening to it going, this song has nothing to do with this year. It wasn't even done yet. It was made 2 years later. And then they'd have all the contemporary stuffs, and it's just like, this came out when the movie came out. This was not done back then. This is awful. What the fuck is this soundtrack? God, this and he's in his 20s and she's like 15. It's like no wonder the dad was so pissed off. So the Family Guy did one of their cut to things with that, and they're like, "Well, let's see the real ending to Dirty Dancing." And at the very end, like right before the credits hit, the police come in and arrest Patrick Swayze because he's a pedophile.
that's funny. I've been
Now
watching
he's
these
running
inter
Hollywood.
I've been watching these interviews with Seth MacFarlane, and God, that guy's just so normal. And somebody actually said that he loves Seth MacFarlane, and the thing with Seth is He's just like he's almost just like everybody else. He might be richer than everybody else, but he acts still like everybody else. He's got money to spend on blah blah blah. But at the end of the night, when he's done with everybody and he says everybody go home from this party he's having, he's ordering Taco Bell. So
Okay.
she just makes me think like, oh yeah, he's a normal guy, you know. All right, Paul, your turn.
All right. Well, as usual, I tend to separate my hauls into two stacks, one of the good things and one of the wacky stinkers. So we're going to go with the good stack first. And we're going to start off like Moody did with some TV series. First one is one that I've not actually seen, but I've heard a lot of good things about, so I thought I'd give it a try, and it's called Colony.
Called Colony. Okay, never heard of
Yep.
it.
I
Yep.
think I've heard of
Supposed
that.
to be a good TV show, so we'll see.
Okay.
Next is one that I did see, although I never got to see the entire series, so I'm glad that I actually have the entire series, and it is Justified.
Justified. Okay.
In
Yeah.
fact, it even has
So
a
you're
bonus
justified
disc.
in getting justified.
Yep, yep, yep. It's got a bonus disc with extra features and all kinds of extra good stuff. So
Sweet.
that's cool. And just like Moody, I was running into some old movies that people, I guess, didn't really want anymore. So I got rid of the stuff that I had no interest in, but I found a few things that looked kind of cool. So this is the movie with Paul Newman and Lee Marvin called Pocket Money.
Oh.
I'd never heard of it,
Uh, I
but
would
it
watch
looked pretty
that.
interesting.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd try it. And then this one is one that I had heard about but never watched. And this is with also with Paul Newman and Pierre Angeli, and it's called Somebody Up There Likes Me.
I've
Now,
heard of it.
Yeah.
the thing about it is do you remember Pierre Angeli? She was the chick that was in Octoman. She's the chick that gets picked up by
Oh.
the Octo guy and dragged around.
You liked what Morgan said, right? In
Yep.
that little video. I sent him a video with Morgan Tyler, which John Ward has met Morgan because they worked on a clown motel movie together or
She's a
whatever.
cutie
But
pie.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
and she was saying something about Octoman, but talking about spiders, like a eight-legged spider. So or whatever. And I said, "Oh, there is already an Octoman movie," and Paul showed it to me and stuff, and it was called or it was Octoman. It was an octopus, and she was like, "Did it have the guy going underneath underneath something or whatever?" And I was like, "I don't think it did. I don't think they did anything like that." And she was like,
No, he
"They
just shook his rubbery arms about a lot.
yeah." I'm like, if they remade it, that would be a cool little thing to do or whatever. But I don't think anybody's going to be remaking Octoman at any point.
Please, please, let's remake Octoman. I would
Well, in
love that.
those, what was it? Doug Bostwick did those effects. That was like one of his first films. So, and
Yeah.
he went on to be like a massive effects artist. You know, kind of like
Nice.
Rick Baker working on The
And you
Incredible
got to
Hulk and
start
whatnot.
somewhere. And boy, did he start kind of low.
Yeah.
So, anyway, next one is a movie I actually never saw, but heard a lot of good things of, and I just kind of forgot about it. And then I saw it in the thrift store area. It's got Ewan McGregor, Greta Scacchi, Peter Postwedel, and Richard E. Grant, and it's called The Serpent's Kiss.
Nice.
I know of it.
I
Yeah,
don't know of it.
I think I know of it. Decent casting.
Next is a movie that an indie movie that somebody recommended to me, and I picked it up, and I really liked it. So we're probably going to do this for Indie Film Cafe when I finally decide to do a decent film as opposed to the wacky stinkers. But it's called Valley Heart.
Cool.
Mm-mm. No.
When you start needing to apologize to any of the guests that you brought on and showed them some of the worst crap and they can't take it anymore, then you go, "Oh, I'll show you a good movie. That'll be it."
There you go. And another good movie, and I think people who know about this one, who have seen it, probably really like it. But again, it's one that I never got a chance to get. But once I saw it, I was like, grab, grab, grab. It's a movie called Once Were Warriors.
Oh yeah, a long time
I've
ago.
heard of
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about the Maori and how they're having in New Zealand and sort of how they go through all the different problems in life and everything. It's really good stuff. Next is a classic that I saw as a kid that it turns out I only ever saw the TV version, so they cut out a lot of the, violence and sex in it.
The good
But
stuff.
again, I hadn't seen it in years, and I finally saw it and grabbed it, and it is The Revenge of Lady Morgana or Morgan.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, yep, yep, yep. Sinister Cinema, baby.
Oh, yes, I know them quite well. Yeah, I once visited the Winchester house that they were shooting in. So,
Nice, nice,
yeah.
nice, nice. Next is a movies. Actually, there's a couple of movies that I'm thinking of doing for Forgotten Horror Classics. This first one is an Irish film, and it's kind of cow oriented because it's got some wacky shit that happens with livestock, and it's called Isolation.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Is there a
Isolation.
leprechaun in it?
No, no,
Um,
something bad though. And then
Yeah,
finally, there's an
I'd watch that.
IFC film that also came out that was good, and I really liked it a lot. And it's called The Pact.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
you
I
told
have
me
that.
about this
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I know
Mm,
that one. Yeah. I'm pretty
really
sure I've
good.
seen it, but I'm not entirely sure.
So we're gonna do that on IFC too, or Forgotten Heart Classics, either one. So that's my first 10.
Okay. So, John, you're up.
Okay, so you guys might find this annoying. I went through all my movies and I'm stacking them now. I want to get them up on the shelf. I could get them up on the shelf without even doing this, but then I wouldn't have any movies. So this first stack, the second stack is more normal. So this is a character, but that same character might be in different movies.
Okay.
So, but not all of them. So, but this first one doesn't really count in that. But it is, I found this at Goodwill, and it's the making of Westworld. So it kind of goes along with my Michael Crichton.
Nice.
And it's, how long is this? I think it's like an hour. What, 80? Oh, God, it's 80 minutes. It's actually
Good.
longer
That's a
than I
that's a
thought.
feature.
Yeah, and oh, because there's two shows. There's behind the scenes of Westworld, and then show two are robots. So it says like Metropolis, Invisible Boy, Forbidden Planet. So it looks like there's two things on here. So that maybe that's why it's that long.
Mm,
But it looks like Christopher Lee hosts the Westworld thing.
awesome.
So, and I love these things. So I have a whole little area that are just for these making of videos that I find it mostly Goodwill. So, and they're always crappy. Like people always write on them, or they have these weird stickers.
Yeah,
So
I hate that.
yeah. Okay, so this is where it gets into, and Moody, this is where you're going to hold up your Lone Ranger. So I love movie serials from like the 40s, the 50s, and stuff, even the 30s. And this was a long lost movie serial that they was recently discovered. And so they put it out, and there's a movie serial for The Lone Ranger.
It's awesome.
And I picked this up because there is a trailer for it, and he just doesn't have like the mask. It's like a full face piece. And so he kind of looks like the Green Hornet, and that's like movie serials. So that's one reason why I wanted to pick it up. But then when I found that, yeah, considered long lost, this recently found serial is the only existing known print. So, yeah, 1938. So this is early. And then of course we have the Lone Ranger, and there's Tonto, where it looks like they might
Tonto.
even use like a real Native American in there. But yeah, so that's I thought this was
But
pretty
it's not
cool.
Johnny Depp with a dead bird on his head.
No, Kimasabi, it is not.
Well, yeah, and it looks like the old other Lone Ranger that I have has a Tonto that looks like a Tonto, you know, or
Yeah,
whatever. So, I
looks
mean,
like a Tonto.
looks like he would be
Moody,
a
man,
Tonto.
first you're calling somebody ugly, now you're calling Native
Good thing
Americans
Ramaka's
Tonto.
not here.
What is going on over there, sir? What is happening?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. You
Um,
guys are making big deals out of nothing.
okay, so these two are King Arthur. This is King Arthur, the Young Warlord, which I believe was like a
Oh
TV
yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah, I
And
think I've seen that.
so I got into my kick of like classic novels that have characters that made a whole bunch of
Do
movies in
you
them and
do you
stuff.
have the original like Disney Sword in the Stone?
I don't.
Wow, I'm surprised.
I
Yeah.
would. The old Disney stuff is really good. So,
Right, right. Well, it's sort of stone, Sword in the Stone and Robin Hood. So King Arthur and Robin Hood were two of my favorites growing up, and
oh yeah.
and everything. Still to this
For
day,
me,
probably.
that would be a whole different thing. That would just be the Disney
That
animated
was the Robin
movies.
Hood with the fox, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
it
cool.
was so cute. I love that. I thought it was so. Oh man, as a kid, I loved it. It was just so much fun. Um,
Yeah. Those are the good old days.
you know,
And then second King Arthur is King Arthur Excalibur Rising. Looks
yeah,
more like
nice.
an asylum movie. Is it?
Yeah, I was about to say, I
No.
think I have that. I think that was a Dollar Tree find. Is that
Two Brothers,
ITN?
One Throne.
Is that ITN?
Oh, no, Vertical?
Vertical,
Okay.
yeah, Vertical does a lot of those. They're kind of like ITN.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
looks like it's got like Merlin and stuff in it, so that might be
Cool.
okay. Okay, so let me get to a different character. This is Zorro, and it's in one of these old plastic ones.
Is it the
And
Gay
it's a,
Blade?
no, I do own that though. But this is an actual Spanish Zorro movie. I think it's probably dubbed. Um, but man, these things are like, I mean, look, these are like, if you remember these, they're just all plastic. It's
Huh.
weird. But I think this is an actual Spanish Zorro. It's not like American made at all. And then this is one of my movie serials. Nope, I forgot this sticker. Uh, and this is a female Zorro. This is a Zorro's Black Whip. And I was pissed because after
Ooh,
I bought it, I noticed that it's volume two. So I need to find volume one,
Damn.
I guess, to get the whole series.
damn, she's hot.
Yeah, yeah, and for Zorro, she's pretty tasty there.
There you go.
But I think it's like Zorro's sister or something like that. It's like Zorro's dead, and but who's this new Zorro? And it ends up being like his sister or something.
Zora.
Um, Zora. And now we're hitting on Robin Hood. This is garbage, pure garbage. I even did a reviews after midnight on it. God, did I hate this movie? And it does star Tom Savini, and it also has Kane Hodder. So, and who Kane Hodder plays Little John, and Tom Savini is the Prince, and it's Robin Hood, the ghost of Sherwood, or according to the movie, Ghosts of Sherwood. This is horrible.
I
Nice.
God, this is
I think
bad.
I own it. I don't know if I ever watched it or not.
Never
It's
saw it.
almost 2 hours.
Oh,
It
yikes.
turns into it's like a cheap, almost like Renaissance fair version of Robin Hood,
Nice.
and it looks like it's shot on shitty video, maybe not. And
All
and
you're
okay,
doing is convincing Paul to want to buy it.
Absolutely.
but here's the thing. Halfway through the film, it's a zombie movie. So I
Yes.
should
Now
have
I
loved
definitely want to
it.
buy it.
Yeah. For some reason, the undead show up, and it's like, what is? And I should have loved it, but I just didn't. And it's yeah, it's I just yeah, Paul, you might really enjoy it. I don't know because it is just awful. And then
Outstanding.
one other Robin Hood, which was the TV show, The Adventures of Robin Hood, the complete first season, 39 episodes.
Who's the Robin Hood in that one?
Um, Tales of Robin Hood, Prince
Is that
John.
that's not
Sean Flannery's.
It doesn't. I'm not sure. It looks like it's that
how
guy.
old is it? Oh, it's old TV show version. Because
Yeah,
there's
yeah. I
like
think this is. It doesn't. Of course, it
was
doesn't give a
there
date. Oh no, no, 55. Ran from 55 to 60. It's black and white, and this is the first season. Yeah, man, look at how many episodes there are. This was the days when
Oh yeah.
there was
that is
one
a that's that is a lot of episodes. Well, 39 episodes it says.
Um,
And
so
it's Mill Creek.
Mark equality, baby.
Oh yeah.
yeah, he was Milk Creek put out a lot of stuff. Most of them were crap. But I'm not gonna say all of it was crap.
I'm jealous.
What that they're making putting out crap?
Yeah.
All right.
Because Paul wants all that crap.
No,
Now I
he
have.
wants to put it out. Oh, so it well, I was right. So there was a TV movie. I don't know if you have this yet, John. There was a TV movie, and I don't even know if it's on DVD or not. But it was called Beyond Sherwood Forest, and it starred Robin Dunn as Robin Hood. And it was
I don't
always
think.
made me laugh that Robin Dunn played Robin Hood. Robin played a Robin, or whatever. But also because Robin Dunn always was in all the sequels of all the hit movies. He was like Skulls 2, Cruel Intentions 2, all these things, or whatever. Anyway, but he was the star of that one, and so that's something to go on the lookout if you're still looking for
Yeah,
the
yeah. No, I'll
Robin Hood
check that
stuff.
out. So the next two are Tarzan, and it's from that Warner Brothers archive collection. So that's one reason why I wanted it, so I could add to that group. But this is Tarzan is Gordon Scott, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted it. He's determined to find the diamond hunters, Tarzan is, who are Anthony Quinn and Sean Connery.
Wow.
So Sean Connery made was it a Tarzan movie?
That's funny.
Nice. And
Yeah, so this
Anthony Quinn was later in Hercules, the legend continues, I think. With everybody's favorite person in the world, Kevin Sorbo.
Oh,
Before.
okay.
Yeah, but he was in
Turbo's, I think.
he was Zeus, I think, in the if I'm correct, in the Hercules.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this is 59 is when this was done. Oh, wow. So
Nice.
early Sean Connery then, like really early Sean Connery.
I think before was that pre-Bond?
Yeah,
That's
because Bond
pre-Bond.
was like 60s. Yeah. And then my last one is a giant box set of Tarzan. Ugh.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Cheetah.
So each one, so disc one is Tarzan the Fearless. Disc two is the New Adventures of Tarzan, which I think is the complete movie serial. Disc three is Tarzan and the Green Goddess. Disc four is Tarzan's Revenge. Disc five is Tarzan and the Trappers. And as a bonus, a profile on Johnny Weissmuller, a history of movie Tarzans, Sheena, Queen of the Jungle, starring sexy Irish McCullough, I don't know, Kid in Africa, Kidden, Kid apostrophe
That
I
was
N.
Tanya Roberts.
I was that's a whole separate movie. A Tarzan parody starring Shirley Temple and more.
Oh my God.
Shirley Temple parody of Tarzan.
That I
Yeah,
Was
want to
she
see.
was she Little Jane? You know,
I don't know.
me
That's all it
Tarzan, you
says. It
Little
says
Jane.
after it talks,
God, can you imagine an all midget Tarzan film?
they're trying to grab the vine. They can't
Or
get
if
to
they're
it.
gonna do a female Zorro, why don't they do a female Tarzan? Do a
Right.
Tarzana.
Well, they did. That was Sheena.
Sheena?
Let's see if they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
You
doesn't
never saw
say
Tanya Roberts as Sheena?
Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. It's now just known as Sheena.
Um, yeah.
She's very hot in it. Yeah, I can't see because the back does tell what. Oh, here it is. Wait. Okay, so bonus. Oh, Kid in Africa, but it's got the apostrophe. So starring Shirley Temple as as the damsel in distress being rescued by the Pee-wee Tarzan-like hero. So
Okay.
No, that's
these
probably
are
worth watching.
yeah, these seem to
But
be
was this
pretty.
like Shirley Temple as a kid or like as an adult?
I'm guessing as it's Kid in Las Vegas that she's a kid. Or kid in, I'm sorry, I said Las Vegas, kid
I mean,
in
I grew up
Africa.
watching a whole bunch of Shirley Temple movies because that's was always on TV. So I never really loved them, but I watched them all. But I never saw that one.
Oh
Now
yeah,
Paul wants to see that one.
she's right here. Yeah, she is like I think she's even like tinier than what we
It's
know Shirley Temple has. She's
weird.
like a little
Again,
kid.
I have nostalgic feelings, even though I didn't like them. But after reading about what she went through, I kind of was like, didn't really want to watch any of those movies.
Oh.
She did not have a fun experience.
I would imagine because back then there weren't laws or anything or people to protect. They
Oh,
would
and I,
just.
I I imagine like the worst stuff that they could do that they could get away with,
Oh
back
yeah,
then and
she
stuff.
went
So
throll all that
I mean, imagine what like the Little
as a
Rascals went through
kid,
and
as a
stuff.
little teeny kid.
Yeah.
I'm so glad like more and more of that stuff is being shown to light, bringing to light, because then more and more people are making stricter, even more stricter things on, you know, on kids in movies. Are you?
Unfortunately, something. Yeah, I'm done. Unfortunately, something bad has to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, well, we need to make a law on that instead of just doing it to begin with.
What they should do is look into like different laws that should exist anyway, already, and just work on that. But whatever. Anyway,
Well, you would think that gun laws on sets, especially after The Crow, so what happened, with Alec Baldwin should have never happened to begin with, you know.
Well, independent. So even if they did something with The Crow, I mean,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
what you
he
do in
produced it.
Hollywood,
Yeah, it was
independent
independent.
movies
Yeah,
do their own thing.
true.
all right. Well, here are my last 10. The first is an Olivia Colman, Anita Dobson, and Tom Hardy movie called London Road. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that or not.
Nope.
Uh-uh.
It looks interesting. The next is one of Paul's favorite actresses. This is Alicia Witt, with Matthew Settle and Scott Bakula in Blue Smoke.
Huh.
You know,
Don't know that
so it's
one.
nice to
Yeah,
see
not sure.
Alicia Witt in something that
Oh, I love
you
Alicia
know.
Witt.
It's
Oh, I just saw her in a Urban Legend.
Oh yeah, did you rewatch Urban Legend?
Yeah, because
Well, I
we're doing
know,
the
but I
video.
wasn't gonna do all of the movies ever that he's.
You said including his newest ones, and
Yeah,
that
yeah,
would
yeah,
be one of
yeah.
his
But I'm
newest
gonna watch his
ones.
newest ones. But I've already
Those
watched
are
the other
his
ones.
newest ones. The guy
Yeah,
only made like 5 films.
yeah,
Jamie Blanks.
yeah. Um. So the next movie is funny because for in my collection already I have a every single month has a Tyler Perry movie.
Oh my
And Paul
God.
knows this because Paul, you know this.
Oh
I
my.
told you this before when we were out searching. You're like, buy that one. It's a Tyler Perry movie, right? And so this one's called The Family That Prays, and it's Preys, not praise, you know.
Kind of
So
like the Strangers Pray at Night.
yeah, kind of like that.
Tyler Perry, because black folks can make crap too.
Well, it's got weirdly enough, it's got Kathy Bates in it. It's got Robin
That
Givens.
really should be on top of every picture of him.
What?
The quote that Paul just gave.
Yeah.
It's so true.
And it's got Cole Hauser, which is Wing Hauser's son.
Son, yeah, yeah. Cole
It's
and
got a
Wings are
weird
two of my favorites.
got a weird Robin Givens. It's got a weird cast of actual people that I kind of like. So Kathy Bates in a freaking Tyler Perry movie, like,
Okay, Cole Hauser. All right. It just went up a notch.
He had
okay.
a condo payment to make, so
Well, if that went up a notch, this is going to go down a notch right
Oh
now.
no.
This next one is Caddyshack 2,
oh
which,
God,
Yeah, that should have never been made.
bad.
Yeah, less said about that one, the better.
What a
yeah,
surprise.
Uh,
it's pretty bad.
that's a
Um,
tough one. Even if I owned a Caddyshack, I don't know if, which I will at some point, I don't know if I could own part two, unless it was a double disc.
yeah.
Then you still just buy it for Caddyshack.
And then the next one is a movie that I think we talked about Keanu Reeves recently, John Ward, you know, and that like I don't know, it was some of his movies or whatever. But I got Johnny Mnemonic, which I wonder if
I'm
he sits in a chair in this.
He does. And if you look at the director on that, I went to film school with his son, Chris. I was friends, I
Robert
still am friends.
Longo.
Yeah, Chris Longo is his son, and I went to film school with him. I'm still friends with him. So it's yeah, there's a whole thing about Keanu Reeves sitting in a chair. So Donald and I are going to be doing a film discussion next month of Keanu Reeves sitting in a chair movies. So, but we're only
Is Johnny
focusing on
Mnemonic in
three.
it?
Johnny Mnemonic is one of them.
Cool.
Constantine is one of them, and Matrix is one of them because those are the chairs that send him to like an alternate place.
Huh.
So that's so. But the article that I read talked about every movie where he sits in a chair. So this
Nice.
is Keanu sitting in
Such a
chair
weird,
movies.
which was such a random thing. But we were talking about before, Albert Brooks driving in a car. Like
True,
apparently
he
every
drives.
movie he does, he
Yeah,
drives in a car somewhere, and it's
How is he
always
not in Birdemic?
I don't know. He
he
should
really
have
should
been.
be. You could put him in Birdemic
You could
these
yeah,
days.
at
That'd be
this rate,
easy.
what else is he doing these days? He should go be in Birdemic 5 or whatever
Damn
he's
Yeah,
in.
why
straight.
not?
4, whatever the next one is. Next one is a I guess romance movies. I don't know if you guys are both either of you like it. Sandra Bullock and Chris O'Donnell in what is it? In Love and War. I remember when this movie came out in the 90s, I think. Was it?
Yeah, I think so. I know of it, but I've never seen it. And it's a war film, so I'm actually surprised that you picked it up.
I don't think it's
It's
a
not a war
war
movie.
film.
It's a
It's like a
romance with a little
romance
bit of
that
war
has
in there.
war in the background, So
Mentioned.
I don't mind. Yeah, it's war adjacent. I'm okay with that. Next is movies that hasn't even come out of the thing yet. I haven't even pulled it out of the covering of it, but it stars Mark Hamill, which is also one of John Ward's favorite people right now, and it's Watchers Reborn.
Oh yeah,
Watchers
yeah.
Reborn?
My it's the third one. No, it's the fourth one.
Fourth one, I think.
It's yeah, because Wings
They
Hauser
made
is in.
four of those?
Well,
Hmm.
Corey Haim is in the first one.
Right.
Wings Hauser is in the second one. No, so that
Right.
is three. Reborn is three,
Okay, so
and
it's
none of them follow the book. Barely follow the book.
So it's Mark Hamill, Lisa Wilcox from Nightmare on Elm Street. Was it 4 or something?
Four and
Four,
five, yeah.
4 or 5. And then Stephen Mocht, which is my favorite actor, Gabriel Mocht's father. Lou Rawls, and Kane Hodder is in it. So
Okay.
I'll
Wow.
definitely check it out. I kind of wish it was the first. I don't even know if I have the first Watchers, movie with Corey Haim, but
It's
Even
need
it's
I
a
to.
have that.
it's a bucket list movie that I want to make. Like I Am Legend, I want to do the book, and Watchers, I would love to do the book for Watchers.
Who are you
Because
going to cast in it?
I don't know. I guess who's ever big at the time. So probably Rachel Zegler is the girl.
Bring back Corey Haim. Come on, with his
Oh
side
God.
dance girls.
No, Corey Haim's dead.
Corey
Or
Haim's
yeah,
dead. Corey
Corey
Feldman,
Feldman.
maybe?
No, Corey
Like,
Feldman
Yeah,
would have to be his
yeah,
replacement guy.
yeah, and
So
he'd be in a that would be funny
that'd
though.
be great.
That'd be
it's a
like the
great book.
or
It's really good. And Roger Corman produced the first one. But it's I still need to own all three of those.
Hmm.
So I don't own any of them actually.
All right. So next is a movie starring Ed Harris and Madeline Stowe, and it's China Moon.
Oh
I
yeah,
know
I
that
remember
one.
that.
Um,
And I had
but
such a crush on Madeline Stowe.
Benicio del
Yeah.
Toro and Charles Dance are also in it, so I like those actors.
Oh, Charles Dance. Yeah, yeah. I definitely watched that for
I,
Charles
I love
Dance.
I love him. Well, he was in Game of Thrones. He was great in Game of Thrones. But my favorite thing was I watched Last Action Hero with my dad because we were going to LA. It's an LA movie, and at one point, what is it? He had he had eye whatever different things saying like a bullseye on his eyes, like different kinds of eye stuff and everything. And then they're like, "Can we take a look at your eye?" And he opens up like whatever, and it's like a "Have a nice day." It says "Have a nice day" on it. I don't know. I just liked his character. I thought he was fun in that one. Next is a Tom Hanks, Bruce Willis, and Melanie Griffith movie. Do you guys know
Oh
what that
no,
is?
wait. Bonfires of the Vanities.
You're right. You got it. Directed by Brian De Palma. So
Awful. It is
it
awful.
is a
Yeah,
bomb, and it
it's
was a
bad.
bomb, I think, too. So I
Oh,
think
I
I
would
would
own
do
it. I
this.
would
I
definitely
saw it in
own
the
it.
theaters and I hated it.
I
The
would do this
making
for.
of is more interesting than the film.
I think this is the movie that will be on Hollywood Knockbusters at some point. Not maybe not this season, but at some point. because it didn't do as well as I think they were expecting.
And it's a
And
shame because the book was really huge and people
Yeah.
expected that to be like the next big thing. And yeah,
just
it
was a
bombed.
bomb. The next movie, the last movie, is a Louis Gossett Jr. movie. So, you know,
Oh,
and Jason Gedrick. Can you guess from that? Let's see. Was there anybody else in there that you might
Iron
know?
Eagle?
Tim Thomerson. Yep. Iron
Yep.
Eagle.
Yep, Tim
So
Thomerson plays the dad in it who gets shot down, and so that's why the kid becomes a. I would own all of those.
I know how many
Academy
were
of
there? Two or three?
No, there's like six of them.
What? There's six
Yeah,
Iron Eagle movies?
I think it's kind of like remember Sniper with Tom Berenger,
Yeah.
and so there's like 10 of those. So there's like Tom Berenger is in like one, two, three. Then it's Billy Zane takes over for a little bit. Then Tom Berenger comes back for one, and then somebody else does like two more because they're not in it. It's the same thing with Iron Eagle.
usually by the time it's in its ninth or tenth form, that's when you bring in Tim Thomerson.
But he's in
Oh,
the first one in this one.
he's the
Yeah.
first one. That's
How dare you say that
that's
about Tim?
mean. I like Tim Thomerson.
I got to meet him. I shook his hand and said thank you for doing the Jack Def movies.
I
So
like him and I like Tom Atkins. Those are my two. Tim Thomerson and Tom
and
Atkins. Those are my two.
I got to
They're
meet him
kind of
too.
interchangeable.
Well, they
What?
both kind of look similar, I guess, and stuff. So I don't
Tom
know.
Atkins did Night of the Creeps with Fred Decker. I am friends with Fred Decker's brother, Chris Decker. Oh, the second Chris. And Chris was in some of my student projects at
10 more
film
days till
school.
Halloween,
So
Halloween, Halloween.
I
Yeah,
got to
she
talk to Tom Atkins about how I know Fred's brother.
nice.
Yeah.
And I like because in was it in Last Action Hero, there was a character named Decker that was, based because was it Sean? Was the dude's name from that did like Sean Black, Shane Black.
Oh,
Shane
Shane
Black.
Black. Yeah. Yeah.
Shane Black had done a couple movies written with Fred Decker, so it was
Well,
Black
they
and
were college friends.
and they were
Yeah.
Black and Decker, by the way. So it's kind of funny. And so they ended up, he created Decker and that was the guy who yells at the cop, or yells at Jack Slater, his boss, and everything. So yeah.
The angry
Anyway,
black lieutenant, police lieutenant.
yep. But
I love Last Action Hero, especially when what is it, the kid from um Prehysteria? What's his name? Sean
Austin
Astin
O'Brien,
or Austin
Austin
O'Brien
O'Brien,
goes
yeah.
into the video store because he's in the alternate universe and he sees the Terminator 2 standee and it's Sylvester Stallone. And he's like,
And then
no, no.
in that same year, they did Demolition Man, which we reviewed, and they said,
And they bring up
uh, and they bring up Arnold
President
Schwarzenegger, President
yeah.
Schwarzenegger, which at this rate, I would rather have Schwarzenegger. Like, please let him be president. I would go crazy. I would love that. You know,
I'll be
um,
back.
he should be back. Anyway, next is
I heard there's a new Conan movie coming out.
He's been trying to get Conan Prince of, I think it's like Prince of Thieves or something, try it made for like a long, 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 long
oh,
time.
call it something
I'd see
else,
it.
please.
I'd see
Like
it.
Oh,
Robin
King of
Hood.
Thieves. I think it's called King
Okay.
of Thieves. Yeah, because he's the king. So yeah,
Old
I think it's King of
Conan?
Thieves.
Come on, that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if he sticks with it as being old and they don't do the de-aging, it could be
Oh
really
God,
good.
no! Please don't do de-aging.
I want to see if he's got like a bra on.
Ugh. All right, so yes, your turn, Paul.
On that note,
On that note, time to move on to the wacky stinkers. And there are some real wacky ones in here, so this should be fun. This is a fun list. Starting off with Tooth Fairy, the Root of Evil.
I think I have that
yes.
somewhere, or at least I have one of the Tooth Fairy movies.
Yeah, there's like three of them, I think now.
Yeah.
Next is a Christian movie that I know we're going to end up doing on IFC at some point, and it is the Pilgrim's Progress, Journey to Heaven.
Oh, I would watch that. That would go into my Christian collection.
Yeah, so it's like it's not a very good, bad CGI Christian film. So
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, didn't we all do one of those, like the world's ending kind of movies or whatever? Christian film, like
Oh, that was
something
the virus,
the
World
That
War
was
virus
that
movie.
Virus.
pandemic movie that we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was great. And I had to sit
And
through that
then
twice. Thanks, Moody.
remember this one, Mr. Moody, because we did this one, and it's Chupacabra Terror.
Hmm.
And I had to go and get it.
Of course you did.
This
So
is
now we have
bad.
two of those. We'll have two of those at the studio.
So next, speaking of crappy, bad 80s movies, this is one I saw, and it's really bad. And believe it or not, Bill Murray and Buddy Hackett show up in this. Well, I can't wait to show this to you on Indie Phone Cafe because it's so bad. Loose Shoes,
Oh, I know of it.
I've never even heard of
Ira
it.
Miller, and it is like a sketch comedy thing, and it's bad. It's like
Like it's a
unfunny.
movie?
Yeah, and it's got a couple of different titles, but yeah,
Oh,
it's
Coming Attractions is the other title.
that's one of them. I think there's a couple of them.
Oh, that might be how I know it.
Cause it's got like apparently like what is it, sketch comedy, but it's like a lot of trailers and stuff.
Yep,
I think
and
that's
they're all
funny.
terrible.
That's awesome though that Bill Murray's in it. Now I want to watch it. Louis Arquette is in
Next,
it too. Jeez.
the next six all come from trauma. That's part of my big trauma thing, and we just got busy doing one of them, including Rock and Roll Space Patrol,
Okay.
That was awful.
which Moody loved.
No, I didn't.
I did not. I correct you.
I
Next one,
correct.
I
I
can't wait to
reject
show
your
you because
hypothesis.
Yeah,
this one I've seen and I love because it's terrible, and that is Frostbiter.
Oh,
I've
yes, I
heard of
own
it.
that
Yeah,
one.
I know that one.
Next, we got Ferocious Female Freedom Fighters.
Don't know that one.
It's great.
Have you seen it?
Oh yeah,
Okay, so you saw all these.
just about all of these. Next we got one called Hell Block 13.
I
I've heard of it.
think I owe that one, maybe.
I need to own
Another
more
one I
trauma.
can't wait to show you for Indie Film Cafe. We got Rockabilly Vampire.
I know that one.
I know of it.
And yet another one we're gonna do, if we can squeeze all these in. This one's really strange. Sucker the Vampire.
Yes, got that one.
There you go. My list of wacky stinkers.
Paul is
Oh,
very proud.
yeah. I don't blame him. Those are some crazy ass movies. So
Oh yeah.
I feel like
I can
I
feel
mean,
Just Jen punching me in the arm already.
okay, so I have a question for you, John, because I've been wrestling with this idea, and I think Paul and I haven't fully figured out the logistics of the thing. But if you okay, so I don't like to do the filmmakers back to back, right, or whatever. I did in one thing, but like I don't really like to do that. Like if we have a Chris Seaver movie in one season, just have one, and then have them being in another season or something like that,
Hmm.
right? But was it having having like trauma as like a thing because there are different filmmakers in the different trauma movies,
Yeah,
not
they
just
didn't
all
make any
Lloyd
of these.
Kaufman. Do you think like do you think that's okay to have like three or four trauma movies, three to four ITN movies or whatever in the same season for a podcast?
As long as it's not the same director, I see no problem with
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, I because I've done that. You just do it as a series.
we don't do it as a
You know.
series. We just do it
Well, no,
as
you
Indie
just
Film
say like,
Cafe.
this week we're going to review this trauma movie, and then next week we're going to review this trauma movie, and
No, no,
next, so
no.
it's kind
We're
of
not
a
talking about that. Just in throughout the whole season of Indie Film
oh,
Cafe. It's
off and on.
24. Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be
off and
like
on.
doing
Yeah, I don't.
trauma, a couple trauma movie or one trauma movie in the beginning and
Because
middle and
Troma's
end.
put out
And
so many, we can't restrict just
I mean,
one
maybe
per
one of you
season. Come
picks
on.
one, and the other person picks another one, and then yeah, I don't see that there's a problem with
okay,
that.
I
Sure,
just wanted because there's so
but
many
I know
production
how you
companies that have
are
multiple
though.
movies that we, not
Right.
just trauma, but a lot of people have different movies and sometimes. I'm like, oh man, we're doing another
I
ITN
mean,
movie or
Charles
something.
Band doesn't direct every single full moon video.
That's true. You know,
Yeah. I just know how you are. So but
Obsessive
I don't.
compulsive.
Yeah, I don't think it's a problem. Yeah.
okay.
I mean, if I wanted to do now for something like, let's say, reviews after midnight, I wouldn't do two trauma films in a row. I'd probably
Yeah,
do like
and that's
two other
that's the only
movies and
caveat.
then do a trauma
I
film.
wouldn't do them back to
Yeah.
back.
That'd
Yeah.
be the only
Like
thing.
your next movie, Paul, won't be that ferocious
No,
freedom fighters movie
no.
or something like that.
We'll give it some distance.
Yeah. And I think that's good. If you have like three trauma movies in a season, that's okay because they have put out a lot of
A lot.
movies and, and we want to get to as many as we can of theirs because there's
But you
stuff, a
also
lot of
may,
them.
if people like the trauma and then you bring out a second one within, like, let's say that year, people will go, oh, they're doing another one. Let me
Yeah.
watch that.
Yeah. Let me check
Because
out. Well,
I do that.
Plus,
You know,
I'm pretty sure a lot of more people will be interested if we do more trauma stuff because trauma is pretty popular. And John Ward, you've got to get yourself your copy of Rock and Roll Space
don't
Patrol.
listen to them. Don't listen to
Action
them.
is go.
Don't listen
Action
to them.
is go. So much action.
So many
Look,
women
look,
are in that
look.
movie.
Look at the hot chick on the cover. Look at the invader, the alien. Awesome.
okay, she
Look at the
she is
special
pretty.
effects.
That's that is the cheesy special. Anyway,
I think Moody knows me, so
Lloyd
if he's saying don't
Kaufman's in the
watch it.
beginning. Come on.
all right. Anyway,
Toxie's in there. In fact, it's James Balsamo Toxie.
all right. It's now John Ward's turn to tell us his last 10.
Okay, I am starting off with one of the greatest sequels ever made. One of the greatest ones. With one of our greatest actors and one of our greatest directors, one at their peak and one not. So, and that is Zardoz.
Oh God,
What is that? Zardox. Okay.
that bombed.
So, this is gun bad, no, penis bad, gun good is what they say throughout the whole thing. This is the unofficial sequel to The Wizard of Oz. And do they show the head? Yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to see, but it's, yeah. Oh no, you can see it. It's right there. That's Oz.
Huh.
And I can kind of do this.
Oh, it's great and powerful.
There
Looks
we
like
go.
a zombie.
But yeah, it's a post-apocalyptic. It's John Borman, and this thing took years to get into.
Sean Connery in
Sean Connery in like in a leather.
a loin suit.
Yeah, I mean it is completely revealing from him.
So that's your
And
second Sean Connery movie.
oh, I didn't
Interesting.
As
realize.
much as I love John Borman, that movie is just so weird and so not good.
Yeah, because it was meant to be a completely different film, and the studio went, nope. So Borman went out and made it himself. And, with Connery, they were able to get more money. But this is Connery after Bond, when he has his mustache, and like nobody was hiring him. So he's like, well, okay, I'll do it. And then he got totally into it. But yeah, you find out at the end that Zardoz is Oz,
Yeah, and
and that it's the
it
sequel.
bombed in the theater too.
Yeah. So, but I think it's great. It's so awful.
I
But
think people need to see it. It's a relic of its era.
Borman did Excalibur, right?
Yeah,
yeah, and
Okay.
John Borman did
Deliverance,
a
and
lot of great stuff, but
yeah,
this one,
Emerald
whew.
Forest. Yeah, this was a passion project, and as we know, most passion projects are awful. So it is. I mean, this head floats around and spits guns out of its mouth, and
As you do.
yeah,
I mean, why
because
not?
guns good, penis bad. So it's that's its big thing. Yeah, it is. It is
It's
amazing.
appropriate for What the Fuck Friday kind of a movie.
I would definitely agree with that.
So
Yeah.
so if we did that for What the Fuck Friday, you come on to talk about
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
We should do that when you're here. Bring it along because I don't know if I know I have it. I just don't know where it is. But bring it along. We'll do
Okay,
that
I'll
when
set
you
it
come.
out. I,
Yeah,
I'll set
oh
out
man,
so
that's right. We're gonna No, not many people know this, I don't think, because we haven't talked about it yet. But John is saving up his money to come out to Virginia and stay with us
That will be fun.
and do like was it a weekend basically of
It'd be
hanging
like,
out?
yeah,
Oh
fly.
God, we should have either just Jen or Jillian join us so they can sit there and say, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah, it is. It's I think it's got some nudity and some sex stuff in it, so I'm not really sure. I mean, if people are offended by that, this is
Nah, not
1974,
not for what
but
that is. It's not that
but
big.
it's so weird with its sex stuff that it's yeah, yeah. I already have $400 saved up, and it would be like a fly out Friday, stay Saturday, Sunday, and then fly out Monday.
Great.
Perfect.
So
All right. Awesome.
yeah, because it's I remember last time I flew out that far, I had jet lag. So Friday would probably just be me all tired anyways. So Saturday and Sunday would be the good times, and then I would just leave like Monday morning and get the flight back. So
Awesome. We're excited to have you out here, dude.
oh, I'm totally doing it. I need to look at flights to see, how early I need to get a ticket, and so it's cheap
Yeah.
and do all that. But I do have money saved up, so I'll probably save 500, and I think that'll be good enough for those days. And
Just
four
remember, I'll
days is
be in Ireland from September 10th through September 20th.
Well, no, he's gonna be here in October, like around
Okay.
Halloween.
the end of October. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
yeah. So these, God, I did keep, well, okay, I'm just gonna have to live with it. I thought that I looked at these and I just didn't. So this is a film and its sequel. So 30 Days of Night,
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. I like that
zombie
movie a
movie in
lot.
the snow, zombie movie, vampire movie in the snow. Yeah, really, I really enjoyed it.
It's in
It-
Alaska or something, right?
yeah, because it's 30 days of
I
night
tried
up
watch
there.
like I watched like maybe 30 minutes of it, but then the friend I was watching it with on Zoom, she had to she had to go, so I was like, I'm not gonna finish watching it yet,
Melissa George, right?
Yeah,
Oh God, she was gorgeous.
yeah, yeah. She plays the wife. Yeah, Josh Hartnett and Melissa George.
What happened to her? She kind of vanished.
Probably just started a family and probably had enough money to retire, and maybe she produces now. Who knows? It does have audio commentary with her
Nice.
Nice.
and Rob Tappert. Yeah, that's right, because this is a
Yeah, this is Sam Raimi.
yeah, it's a ghost house.
Yeah, that was a really
So
good film.
yeah, based on a graphic novel. So
Some of my
and
favorite vampires of the era come from that film.
yeah, they're really good. And it's another one of those films that people, cite when they talk about like vampire movies and stuff like that. They
Hmm.
talk about that. And now this is one they don't talk about because it was kind of crappy, which is 30 Days of Night, Dark Days, its sequel.
I never saw it.
Yeah, I never watched it.
It's not good. Don't bother. It takes place, I think, in LA. It might be Canada. It could be LA, but it's not 30 Days of Night. It's not the snow. It's not. I think they're just vampires. So
So
it's just
when Paul says somebody's vanished, it's just because he doesn't watch regular stuff. But she
Correct.
is in a TV show called The Mosquito Coast on Apple TV. She was on there for a couple seasons, but as a
oh, okay.
listing. So she's still doing stuff. She's just not
Right.
doing the stuff Paul watches.
More TV stuff, yeah. So this is almost a year has passed since Barrow, Alaska's population was decimated by vampires. So it is an actual sequel, and but I think it's LA is that it takes place in because they probably
By the
got
way, speaking of towns decimated by vampires, the Salem's Lot 4K is out now.
Nice. The
which
original.
Salem's Lot, the original.
Everything. It's got everything in it.
Well,
But
even
yeah.
the new Salem's Lot from
No.
H.
I'm talking about it's the 1979 one, but it's
Okay.
got the mini series and the TV movie and the theatrical release. It's got all of them.
Oh, that's worth picking up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Not my favorite of them. My favorite was the TV series that has Rutger Hauer as the vampire and Rob Lowe is in it. So it's
Yeah. See,
very
I love the
faithful to the
original.
book. That is not faithful to the book. But the Rob Lowe one was the miniseries is very close to the book.
Yeah,
Because
but honestly, I'm a lot, if The Shining was faithful to the book, it was
the
in
miniseries,
the miniseries, and it's shit. It's not good, in my
I am going to
opinion.
disagree with you on that, sir.
Yeah,
You
I
can
reject your
reject my
majority on
hypothesis,
hypothesis
this.
sir.
because
I
I
I'm
don't
reject your
majority
care.
on
hypothesis,
this.
sir.
The Stanley Kubrick's version is so much better.
Stephen King is so pissed at you right now.
I don't give a crap. He allowed the new Pet Cemetery bloodlines to get made.
That was
So
awful.
I
God, was that
know.
such a frigging letdown. And when you have a director, and I don't care if it's a woman or not, which it was, you don't sit there and I know what they're doing because they're giving more directing roles to women. But if it's a woman or a man, it doesn't matter. If when they come up and go, "Oh yeah, I'm going to complete my own mythology. We're just going to ignore the book and everything." No, you're fired. You're fired.
It
You
was
can't,
supposed to be a sequel to the
no, a
other
prequel.
remake.
It
They
was a
It's
should have
prequel to
brought
the
back
remake.
Denise
yeah, a prequel to the
Crosby.
remake.
Bring back Denise Crosby.
Well, they can. It's a prequel. Well, they can, but she wouldn't be all zombified.
Doesn't
It's
matter.
it's
I love Denise Crosby.
it's a prequel to the remake, but you can't watch it as a prequel to the remake because it doesn't make sense. I hate that. I hate that. Just
You had one job to do and you fucked it up.
Yeah.
exactly. Moving on because I'm going to
And
go
I
on a
love that
tirade.
girl too. I think she made a really great teen comedy movie, and maybe that's where
Yeah,
her,
don't
you know,
make things more
Her
complicated than it needs to
Yeah,
be.
she as a director is fine. There's nothing. And
yeah,
if you
no,
if you if you want to stick with stuff because the original Pet Cemetery and the sequel are directed by the same director, the same woman, I'm blanking on her name. But so if you
Mary
kind of want
Lambert.
Mary Lambert, thank you. And so if you want to kind of stick with that dynamic, like Roger Corman did with the Summer Party Massacre movies that you have of like a female director, that's fine. But just stick with the story.
Be
Why are you
consistent.
making up your own mythos? This doesn't make any sense. You
Mm,
have movies and books. Stop it.
yeah.
Oh, so mad at that film. Fuck. Ugh. All right, moving on. So you were talking about trauma. I am talking about the asylum, and this is Apocalypse Pompeii.
Yeah, I've
Oh
heard of
yeah,
it.
I got that.
Is Danny
Yeah.
Trejo in that? I
He's not on the front.
feel like that's
No,
a
there's
Danny
nothing.
Trejo
Oh,
type
he
of.
did a zombie one that's in a
Yeah, maybe that was
volcano.
it.
But this is when Pompeii came out from Paul W.S. Anderson. I believe that's what this was their ripoff on.
The lesser Anderson,
So
the lesser Paul Anderson. Yep.
not
I know
not
I'm
these
pissing off
not
John a lot
not
today.
these days for me, man. I will not see anything from PT these days. So
Grand Budapest Hotel.
No, that's Wes Anderson.
Oh,
that's Wes
Wes
Anderson.
Anderson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're
But
talking
this
about
is
the Boogie Nights director and stuff who did
Oh yeah,
that I
yeah.
would
battle
watch.
one battle after another, which I thought was pretty good. I don't know.
I
I
liked
liked it.
it.
Um
I didn't love it, but I liked it.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. I
It was
don't think it's an
long.
Academy Award winning movie. It shouldn't be Academy Award winning. Like Sinners was better, more
Weapons
film
was
better.
better.
I haven't
Weapons was
seen Weapons. I need
great.
to see
Sinners
Weapons.
was good, except that it's just from dusk till dawn.
I just don't
But
like singing, dancing vampires. God damn it.
but no, I
They're
the
vampires. Have some class. God damn it.
Well, no, but if you bite somebody, that doesn't necessarily mean they have class. You're not all instantly gonna get class because they're a vampire.
I
It's
beg
not.
to differ, sir.
Okay, yeah, there's certain people that we would be like, no, there's no way that that person would have class if they were even a vampire. So I don't know.
Jack
Anyway,
Black.
go up. Go on, John.
uh um so this is Adrian Paul and John Rhys Davies. These are
Nice.
the two big
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
And there
yeah.
is a quote on the back, but there's nobody quoted. It says an epic thriller disaster in the tradition of 2012 and Twister. Who
That's
said
a
that?
quote
I
from
have
them.
no
From
idea.
No, that's a quote from the Asylum.
But
Yes,
those
it
are
is.
two guys that have really sunk into the indiest of indies.
Well, they do
Yeah.
a lot of Asylum movies and things like that. But they did what John Rice Davies was great in Chupacabra Terror.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, we all
Um,
did that.
He was a skinny one too.
Hmm?
yes. This is a remake, and I enjoyed the remake, but the original is better. And this is but I still enjoy this, A Kiss Before Dying.
Oh yeah,
I've heard
I
of
liked
it.
it.
Yeah,
That's a
the
good movie.
the the remake's not bad.
I never saw
Um,
the remake.
But the original is really good. I saw him at a film festival, a noir film festival with Narrow Margin.
Oh, nice.
So I watched the originals of Narrow Margin and A Kiss Before Dying, and then went to go see the remakes. So Gene Hackman is in Narrow Margin remake, but I thought this was pretty good, so I picked it up.
It's better
Oh,
than
oh,
Die
oh!
Before Kissing.
Speaking of Narrow Margin, there we go. That's why I put it in here because I saw them both together. So not bad remakes, but originals were better. So oh, and these I put in here for Paul and Paul only. Oh, Paul. Oh, you're gonna love these next two. Oh, Vin Diesel in The Pacifier.
Oh,
Hmm.
jeez.
You know you want it, Paul. You
No,
know
thank
you
you.
want it. You know you want it, Paul. You want it, Paul. You want it, Paul.
Pass.
A fire.
And then, because for some reason I wanted to get big action stars that are in kids' movies. So then I also picked up, and this is a double feature, Tooth Fairy. We have two Tooth Fairy movies on here. Tooth
Those
Fairy
are
and
the
Tooth Fairy
Tooth Fairy
2.
movies that Paul doesn't like.
So he has that one,
These
and
are
I
the
have
ones I
these.
like.
I don't know which one I'm going to put up now.
But this is Dwayne The Rock Nelson. Dwayne The Rock Nelson. Uh, Dwayne The Rock Johnson in Tooth Fairy and Larry the Cable Guy in Tooth Fairy 2. So now I need Kindergarten Cop with Schwarzenegger and Kindergarten Cop 2 with Dolph Lundgren.
We need a
So
character in the Echo Lake universe called Dwayne the Rock Nelson.
Yeah, whatever goddamn Hollywood executive who came up with that idea to do that should be fired and
And
tarred
what?
and feathered. And
Tooth Fairy made money though.
Why
of
why
course it did.
should
It's crap.
why should a Tooth Fairy movie be like
No,
the
no,
kids
no. With
movie?
the idea of action heroes with a bunch of kids
Why why not?
because they're horrible.
Well,
They're all horrible. All of them.
You
Horrible.
sound like me.
I feel like I'm gonna make one just to piss you off, Paul. I'm gonna write one day
And the
and
lead
just
character's name will be Paul Cow, but with an E at the end.
No, it'll be Dwayne the Rock Nelson.
That name works too. These are two
oh.
box sets. I found these at Goodwill, and they're of the old westerns. So we got one with Lee Van Cleef, and it's got two, and it's four movies, Western heroes, Beyond the Law, Death Rides a Horse, God's Gun, which is great, and that's not sarcastic, and Cry Blood Apache, starring Lee Van Cleef, Jack Palance, Bud Spencer. You also have John Philip Law in there too.
Death
Cool.
So,
rides a cow.
and it's
And they're cowboys.
so God's Gun is great. This is another bucket list movie that I'd love to remake. So, I think it's an awesome film, and it's public domain. So there's those, and then I found on that same day I found a second one. So this is the Wild West four movies on DVD, a Wild West box, four movies on two DVDs, and it says Justice is Coming, and it stars Burt Reynolds, Telly Savalas, Martin Sheen, and Clint Walker, and you get Pancho Villa, Navajo Joe, A Town Called Hell, and Eagle's Wing.
I don't know whether you guys remember, but the Dead Milkmen did an album called Death Rides a Pale Cow. I just want to throw that out there.
I own their one, or I did, Beach Party Vietnam. I had that album.
They were fun. I used to love those guys.
Yeah. So those are all mine. So that's volumes one and two. So
All
All
right.
right.
Well,
Nice haul of stuff, man.
yeah, so we are done for the day, for the month, and I think this is a good month. We had all different stuff, everybody had their own kind of things.
Not a
So,
single Justin Ferguson film, though. I'm surprised.
mhm.
oh, I'm not.
So next is I guess will be our April haul, and then I don't know if we'll be back. We might take a break because I'll be in South Africa, so I don't know like when
Please
I'll.
don't get eaten by cannibals.
There's cannibals there?
Americans
No,
always get eaten by cannibals whenever they go to
but
another
you might
country.
find cheap movies over there. You never know, man.
I doubt it. I don't think there's like a store like right by where we're at that has
You never know.
movies. If I can, I will always pick some up. I did that when I was in LA, but like it was
Yeah.
LA.
Ask your girlfriend, lady chat lady, and see if there's a store there.
I don't think there is, but
She'll tell you.
I will. I
Lady,
don't know.
chat lady.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lady
Jonathan, you need
Chatworth.
to go to this address. They have all kinds of films for you.
I don't know if she'd know that information, but
But they only
anyway.
have Black Panther.
No, but I don't know. Anyway, I'm excited, but we will, I don't know if we'll be doing one for that time period or whatever. So we
Because
may
you'll be
we may
gone.
have to skip a month this year, but that's okay with me. I mean, if that's okay with you guys, because it's just gonna be a busy month period, and then we'll be back and whatnot.
I
So
got stuff saved up, so I'm good.
yeah.
Me too.
Well, we'll have to figure out other dates too, because like in July, we're gonna be going to Gross Fest.
Hmm.
So,
Well,
there
we'll
will
be getting
be,
more movies.
I'll be picking up more movies, but I don't know. That's usually that might be we may have to do one before we leave for Gross Fest. We may have to do the Paul then, stuff like that. But we'll figure it out, you
We'll
know.
figure it out.
Yeah, that's in the future. Right now, I guess next month is was it so April? So this is the March one, so the April one, and then I think we won't be doing the May one. So, anyway, we'll be back though, and we're excited to show you guys what we got. So check out Blu-ray Hunter for the Blu-rays and here for the DVDs. Until then, everybody, have a good one. Bye.
Bye.